Yes. Ergis, what's up? Oh my god, I gotta brush my teeth. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Let me brush my teeth right now. Ergis, what's up? How you been? How have you been, man? Sage, what's up, Sage? I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up? It's okay. I think I'm only gonna be up for an hour today. I'm only gonna be up for an hour. It's very late where I am. Yes, I know. I wasn't sure I'd be able to go live today, but I have energy for one more hour. Okay? All right, cool. Mm-hmm. You have school in 15 minutes and you're watching me? Damn. Am I that important to you? Wait, so Sage, are you at school right now? Are you at school right now? Damn. Say hi to your friends. Tell your friends that I'm gonna be the biggest streamer in the world very soon. Sage, tell your friends that I'm gonna be the biggest streamer in the world and I'm coming to South Korea. No? She's like, okay. I'm gonna be different than I Show Speed because I'm gonna be bringing my work to you guys. I'm gonna be doing an exhibition, you know? You know? The bigger copper said you should try being a model. You think I'm that attractive? I don't know if I could be a model. I don't wanna be objectified. What's up, Ergis? What's up? Yo, George, what's up, George? I think George likes coming later to my live. You know? Sage is an OG. Sagey, what's up, Sagey? Yeah, brick bathroom, but it's not mine. The big Cooper said you are definitely top 1% of all black. All black what? All black, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Ergis is in his uncle's apartment. Mmm. You have two couches? Damn. I'm not having a I'm not having a sleepover. I'm visiting my friend's place. But it's not really a sleepover. By the way, check out my really cool. This is my travel toothbrush. This is my travel toothbrush. This is my travel toothbrush. It splits in half. I'm about to split it right now. Damn. This is my travel toothbrush. It splits in half. It splits in half, and then so it works like this. You put it together. So when it splits in half, I fold it into this thing. And then you know, then I close it, and so my toothbrush fits in here. Jacob, what's up, Jacob? D. Maria said, "Bro, what do you think of superpower Bangladesh and mighty China?" I don't know what to tell you. I don't have much thoughts about that. You know, I don't have many thoughts about that personally. Yo, Jacob, say hi to Sage. Urga said he's at. First of all, Rwanda doesn't have an A before the W. It's just Rwanda. It's RWANDA. Say it right. Say it right. It's RWANDA. Okay? RWANDA. You love the bricks? These are real bricks. This is no fake interior cladding. This is real bricks right here. Okay? Jacob said, I thought he was at some like vacation. It could be a vacation spot for some people, but this I'm not on vacation right now personally. Who wants to make the pin chat? Maybe we don't need a pin chat today. Do we need a pin chat today? George said, you want to see some bricks? Check your community posts. Y'all been posting some bricks on my community posts, huh? What's going on with you guys? Let me know. Let me know. Yes, thank you for saying it right, Sage. Shout out to Sage for saying it right. Shout out to Sage for saying it right. You know? Let me know. Let me know. Oops. I'm just gonna put this up here. Oh, is that stable? Okay, I think that's more stable. Sage said, my sister just flipped me off. Thank you for the pin chat, Jacob. I'm pinning it right now. What's going on with you guys, man? What's going on with you guys? I usually come live earlier than today. I wasn't sure I'd find any of you. Oh my god, no way. Is he really shy with this? Oh my god. I don't know if he's using this. Damn. This is a nice shower. Anyways, watch out. What do you guys think of this shower? Look at this shower. Hold up. Look at this nice shower. I don't usually talk about architecture in the real world, but look at this nice shower. I'm really impressed by this. There's a nice tile finish. It's a nice tile finish here. You have an inset shelving. You know, a nice gentle slope on the ground for drainage. You know, a nice shower head. It's not too high. You guys know I'm very short. I'm 5'1", so I kind of need this. It's a low shower head, right? All right. Where am I from? Can you read the pin chat? Read the pin chat. What's up? Jacob. Jacob, thank you for the pin chat. George said 5'1" water. Sage is 5'6". You're taller than me. I'm gonna turn off these lights. Five, 6 at 12. That's pretty good. Sage's 18-year-old brother is 6'1". That's good. What is a DDR? What is a DDR5? Damn, Sage has very tall brothers. Good for them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? Ay, ay, ay. A thing for computers, a DDR. A DDR. The squeaking was the door. The door was squeaking a lot. We have a demonic angel in the chat right now. July Warden keeps talking about July. Do not spam or say weird stuff in the chat, please. Sage got 7 minutes. How's you guys' week going so far? How's you guys' week going so far? Swampy Dude said, stop licking lips, bro. How is it your first time on my stream and you want to tell me what to do? That's crazy. People are entitled. Kate and Olivia, what's up? Kate is back. What's up, Kate? Sage's brother, Gage. I've never heard someone called Gage. Gage has his girlfriend over. Swampy Doo said, you ain't LL Cool J. Stop licking lips. Swamp Doo, I don't care who you think I am and what I should do. How about that? Get Some Color said, hello, Blue. Thank you. Get Some Color, thank you so much for coming to my stream and supporting my channel and what I do. I appreciate your time. I hope you're having a great week so far. Kate, I had an amazing day today. It was mostly traveling. I went out of town today, but you know, Black World, please read the pin chat. I'm going to be fighting the Somali allegations for the rest of my life, and that's okay. Sage said, can we mute Swampy? Do you want to mute Swampy? I can mute Swampy right now. El Zoy, what's up, El Zoy? Okay, I'm getting swampy out of here. I'm getting swampy out of here right now. Kate said, where said you go? Where did I go today? I went to the countryside. D Derek said, you watch anime? Of course. Well, not watch. I read a lot of manga. I read a lot of Naruto. Sarah said, "Hey, please check my messages. Do you like that pic of us? Can I show my family?" What? What is Sarah talking about? Don't come on my live and try to blackmail me. You can't have admin if it's your first time here. Everyone that's an admin on my stream has been supporting me for months, literally. Seth said, "Are you East African?" Of course, read the pin chat. I love Team Olar said, "Master got me talking." Damn, Jeffrey said, "Hey, cutie." Oh my God. Jeffrey, I'm getting Jeffrey out of here. I'm getting Jeffrey out of here. B2 said, bro. B217 said, bro, what's up? Sage is patient. Sage, thank you so much for always supporting me. Oh, wait, Sage. So Sage, you can be a mod. Yeah, Sage can definitely be. Let me look at Sage's history. So Sage has been on my channel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sage has been on my stream 12 times. So Sage, you're allowed to be Sage, you're allowed. Yes, I'm from Rhonda, Seth 312. So Sage, you're allowed to be a mod. The problem is I have too many mods already. So I'm not trying to add more mods if my growing, but everyone that's a mod on my stream has been with me for months now. Like weeks, at least 5 weeks. So I don't want to, so people that come on my stream for the first time and want to be mods right away, it's like, come on. You know, and to be honest, I've blocked all the negative people. So if you're still here, it's just the positive people that are in here. Dr. Salkich, what's up? Dr. Salkich, I was just saying I'm not really adding mods right now because my audience hasn't really grown that much, you know? So, I mean, there's 23 people in here, but it never really stays over 20. Mr. Comment, what's up? Oh my God, man. Seth said, do you have any Somali in you? I don't. Maybe what okay, this is a question for all of my OGs. How long do you think I'm gonna have to keep fighting the Somali allegations? How long do you think I'm gonna be fighting these Somali allegations? B217 said, you know Indomie? What is Indomie? Sage, if you gotta go, it's cool. Thank you so much for supporting me, Sage. You're the best. And one day we're gonna meet in South Korea. Kate and Olivia said, I'm positive. Thank you so much, Kate. I appreciate you. Kate said, I love the countryside. The countryside is beautiful. I'll share some pictures about where I was today. I don't like noodles, B217. I'm not really a noodle guy myself. I'm not a noodle guy. Get some color said, I like the way you present. Thank you so much. Check out my YouTube channel for more of my creative process. I do live content to build community. Usually I sketch on these live contents, but I'm out of town right now. So Sean Clark, what's up? B217 said, so you like meatball or what? I haven't had meatballs in a minute, to be honest. I'm not really a meatball guy. I'm more of I like fish a lot more. Seth said it's because you have softer facial features and a lighter skin tone typical to a Somali. You have a friendly face. So people usually think I'm either Somali or Ethiopian, and I'm neither of them. Sean Clark, what's up? Sean Clark is from Ireland. We have another Irish supporter. I've had quite a few Irish supporters, and I'm really thankful for them. You guys are the best in Ireland. B217 said you eat fish. I too, bro. Yeah, fish is good, man. Korea boxing. What is that? Okay, cool. Because Sardar said, I'm gonna start joining streams and saying, Mint said go to sleep. Mint, you go to sleep. Why are you here? What's going on, man? Sean Clark said, "Yup, the Irish, you should come to Ireland." Yeah. If I come to Ireland, what should I check out? What is there to check out in Ireland? Mint said it's 4 in the night for me. Well, you should go to bed, Mint, at some point. Mm-hmm. You play games? No, I don't game anymore. Boxing versus MMA. I don't watch either. But I want to get into martial arts. Chaz Faze said, "How dare you congratulate the Irish before the English? Oh, I feel the empire about to start up again." What do you mean? Like, are you from the UK? I didn't refuse to celebrate anyone. Get some color in your life said, "I'm from England and I've never been to Ireland." Shout out to the UK, man. Tita said, "I just landed. What's up? What you doing?" I usually don't go live this late, but I wanted to check in because I don't want to break. At this point, I just want to be disciplined and consistent in building this community. B217 said, "I hate Connor." Oh, you mean Conor McGregor? Is that who you're talking about? I feel indifferent about Conor McGregor. I don't care much about him. You know? Kate and Olivia said, "You're one of my new favorite streamers." Thank you. Sean Clark said, "Boo, England." Whoa, no hate. No hate in my stream. The last time people were beefing in my stream, I put them both on timeout. I'm not promoting beef on my platform. If you guys want to beef, you got to go outside. Go beef outside, but don't do it on my live. Kate and Olivia, what's up, Kate? Alex said, "Wagwan." Yo, Alex, I'm in Musanze right now. Alex, I went to Musanze this morning. Tita said, "You do Twitch?" Nope. I'm only on YouTube because YouTube converts my streams into YouTube videos. And that's shout out to Google Cloud. B217 said, "Boo, what?" Whoa. The Wailing Whaler said, "No Islam, no problems." No, wait, listen. The Wailing Whalers, if you're hating on someone else's religion, I'm getting you out of here. Kate and Olivia said, "You look tired, bro." It's because I am tired. It's midnight right now. Ia said, "What if I like beef more than chicken?" That's okay. I know you're trying to be funny. Sean Clark said, "Yay, but Ireland better. It's just a better language than saying a book like water." All right. Water. What's some color in your life? Get some color in your life said, "What's with these haters? There's always haters in the world. The world is full of people that want to hate as well." Tita said, "What do you think they are announcing?" The Wailing Whalers said, not a religion, but an ideology. Everybody is entitled to whatever ideology they have, as long as they don't impose it on other people. If you're Muslim, cool, but you don't have to impose it on someone else. If you're Catholic, cool, but you don't have to impose it on someone else. If you're atheist, cool, but you don't have to impose it on someone else. We got to respect each other's beliefs. Kate and Olivia said, "Why don't you go to bed, bro? You need to rest." I want to be disciplined about doing this. And you know how discipline works. You show up when you're tired, when you're sad, when you're excited, when you're happy, when you're angry. You show up still. That's what discipline is. Ia said, B217 said, "Bro, haven't you eaten yet?" No, I ate. I ate a lot of food actually. I'm full. Sean Clark said, "Ireland, Ireland, Ireland. Dublin better than London." Yo, Sean Clark, no beef. I'm gonna get you out of here. We get it. You're proud. You're a proud British dude. We get it. Alex said, "Oof, Musanze, I haven't been in a minute." Shout out to the freezing cold. Yo, first of all, I'm gonna be honest. I lived in Canada for a while. Musanze is not freezing cold, man. I know that Rwandans think Musanze is cold. Musanze is not cold to me. It's not cold to me, if you ask me. MMA Cool said, "What's your religion?" I'm Catholic. The wailing waiters said, That's it. Islam means submit." The wailing wailers, if you don't believe in Islam, it's cool. But I'm not subscribing to hating on someone else's ideology and religion. What do you think they are announcing? What announcement are you talking about, Tita? Sean Clark is a proud Irish lad. All right, cool. Cool, man. You can be a proud Irish. I said Eilish, Billie Eilish. I want you to sleep. You wouldn't believe if I told you. Oh. Oh. Ia said good night, Blue. My name is Yan, by the way. My name is Yan, Yan. Kate and Olivia said great vocals. Oh, thank you so much. Assassin43 said, "Hey guys, shout out to India. We got India in the chat right now." Tita said, "Bro, it's a term, lol. What's up there? What you doing there?" It's a term. Oh, what do you think they're announcing is a term? All right. I can sing sometimes. I think people on my streams have told me that I'm a good singer. I just don't know what to sing sometimes, you know? I like The Weeknd a lot. People said I look like Bruno Mars, so I sang a lot of Bruno Mars songs before, you know? You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you're never getting. You're only looking for attention. Oh, oh. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you're never getting. You're only looking for attention. Oh. Scottish Thistle. Scottish Thistle said, "Do you know any Nat King Cole?" Nope. What are you saying is like saying what's up. Oh, got it. B217 said, "You like Green Day Blue?" I don't know. My name is Yan, by the way. Yan. Type thing. Huh. Type thing? Type shit. What happened to type shit? We were on type shit for a minute. No? Do you know who Nat King Cole is? I don't. MMA Cool said Catholicism as church tradition, rituals, authority, Bible teachers. Okay. The Bible shows salvation comes. Jacob, you're leaving? Jacob, thank you so much for supporting me for all of these weeks, man. Jacob is a real guy. Shout out to Jacob. That's why Jacob is a mod. Jacob is an OG. Sean Clark said, yeah, yep. The Spuds and Yoop Ovid. I don't even know what's going on. What does that even mean? Kate and Olivia said, dang, again, again, again. Tita said, I don't curse. Good for you. B217 said, bye, I have to go to bed. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. Jacob said, I'll be back later or next stream. I'm ending this stream in 29 minutes. Baby, you are so wrong. Only thing that deserves it now. Maybe to have now. Only see me on the TV or the bed now. When my crush not enough, yeah. Let me just sing to my heart. Sean Clark said, "Are you out on the streets?" Nah, I don't be in the streets, man. I don't go out like that. I haven't been going out in a minute. You know, y'all better get ready for Valentine's Day. I'm ready to place at Rich Homie Queef. Y'all are funny. Joseph Mueller said Joseph is crazy. This is Joseph's first appearance on my stream and he's wilding right now. Sean Clark said, are you homeless? Man. Where are my mods, man? Where are my mods to be answering these questions? There's some crazy things being said right now. Kate and Olivia said, I'm single. I'm a single Pringle. Okay, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. You're only looking for The only problem is you never get enough. You're only looking for attention. John said, you got cute ears. I gotta admit. I have very small ears, by the way. I have very small ears. Hassan said, what's up, homie? What's up, Hassan? Hassan, where are you from? Has Hassan been on my stream before? I don't know. I'm not sure. You're only looking for attention. The only problem is you never get enough. Wait, Hassan is from Japan? Wait, Hassan, are you living in Japan right now? Are you living in Japan right now? Hassan said, I am a racist troll. At least you're honest. I'm going to give you credit for being honest. For saying that you're a racist troll. A lot of people don't want to admit that they're racist when they are. John said, I like armadillo. I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you, Kate. Thank you so much. I think I'll see you guys Saturday. SpongeBob SquarePants, what's up? How are you? Where are you from, by the way? Has SpongeBob been on my live before? Is this SpongeBob's first live? The stream hasn't ended. I'm still here. Oh, you're from Northern Ireland? Shout out to Ireland, man. Shout out to Ireland. You're only looking for attention. I like when there's only two people on my stream. It allows us to have a real deep conversation uninterrupted by other people, you know? Right? SpongeBob said, "Yo, guess what? You see Diddy? I don't want hear his name because I dissed him." You dissed Diddy? What are you talking about? People are funny. Okay, how did you diss Diddy? Like, what'd you say? What'd you say to him? You dissed Diddy in your rap? What kind of bars did you have? What kind of bars did you have? How did you bar up against Diddy? Tell me that story. You told him that he's a baby because he uses baby oil? That's gotta be funny. I mean, there's gotta be more to it, no? Is that all you said? That's all you said, and you think you dissed him? Look at SpongeBob dissing Diddy, man. Diddy's been going through a lot. Nobody likes his Diddy party. I bet they don't right now. Life is kind of crazy, man. Everybody can show up to all your parties and everything you did, and overnight turn around and say, nah, actually, you were always so bad and we never liked you. And he's gay. What's wrong with being gay? See, now you're being homophobic, right? You didn't have to go there. But now there's always the hate, always has, it's almost like the hate is inevitable. Sal, uh, Sale Hameen said he is not. None of you, by the way, none of you actually know Diddy, but y'all talk like y'all knew him. You'll be looking for attention. Only problem is you never get enough. You'll be looking for attention. Oh. Mhm. You'll be looking for attention. Only guessing you never get enough. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, what you need. Can we have a real conversation? I only have 20 minutes left on this stream right now, and I'm trying to have a real conversation with you guys. If there's only 3 people in here, we could have the best conversation that no one else is ever gonna see. I don't want to talk about Diddy. He's irrelevant to me. Diddy is irrelevant to me. Can we talk about something else? SpongeBob said, but I said that he's a stalker and has nothing to do with his life. Just build tunnels in people's houses. Did he build tunnels? Can we talk about something else, guys? Please, can we have a real conversation? I don't want to talk about Diddy. That's irrelevant to me. And if there's only 3 of us in here, we could have a real conversation. You know? A lot of people were saying that my best lives is when we have deep talks about a real subject. And I think Diddy's like the worst. I don't even care. It's irrelevant and no one cares about it. And I also don't want to talk about the Epstein files, please. You're only looking for attention. Did I see the Michael Jackson movie? Is there a Michael Jackson movie? Uh, it's Deepak said tongue, tongue, tongue. What does that even mean? I have a friend called Tong from Vietnam. Shout out to Tong, man. Haven't seen Tong in a minute. There's a movie about Michael Jackson's life. I believe it though. They were making movies about everybody. I believe it though. The only problem is you never get enough. John Jacob said, "You look like you gargle bananas." Wow. Damn. People be wildin', man. It's not Deepak said, "Damn, you don't know Italian brain rot?" What are you even talking about? Why should I know Italian brain rot? I know. People be saying some crazy stuff, man. People come here for the first time and say some crazy stuff. I wish all of my mods were here, but I went live too late today, so none of my mods are here. None of my mods are here. But so today, okay, if you guys don't have a real conversation, if you guys have nothing to really talk about, I'm gonna talk about something that happened today, like a topic that came up in a conversation with two friends of mine today. And the topic is very simple. We were having a debate about whether art is a competition or not. Like, do you guys think art is a competition, or do you think art is not a competition? Um, so so basically, Fed Smoke said, "Bro is blending into the background." Yeah, I don't care. I just want to have a real conversation. So, me and my friends were having a debate about whether art is a competition or not, and we came to the conclusion that art is not a competition at all. And actually, competition harms art in many ways. And the reason why art is not a competition, what we came to find out is that art is about authentic storytelling, and no one else can tell your story the way you do. So, if I try to tell your story, which is not mine, it's going to come off fake and it's not going to be as successful as if you were telling your own story. So art in conclusion is not a competition. It actually suffers from competition when people are trying to copy someone else. It comes off inauthentic and they don't succeed. And the problem with art trying to be competitive is that you don't know what the rules are. We don't know who's deciding who the winner is. So art inherently cannot be a competition. Abduli, what's up, Abduli? I'm going live very late. I'm live late because I didn't want to break my discipline. That's why I'm live very late. But I'm ending this live in 15 minutes. Okay, Abduli, since you're here and you've known me for a while, do you think art is a competition, Abdul? Abdul, do you think art is a competition? Fed Smoker said Bernie Mac had a joke about you. Turn off that light and smile. Man, if you still remember what jokes Bernie Mac had, man. Jay, can you read the pin chat? You won't believe it though. Abduli said, "For me, it's 10 and I'm meant to be asleep." Yeah, so Abduli, why are you still up? Abduli, why are you still up if you're up and listening to me? Damn. Jay said he looks 16. That's actually a compliment to me. I don't look my age, guys. That's just what happened to me in my life. Feel like I can't age. I can't age at all. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, so I had a conversation with my friends today about the fact that art is not a competition. Jay said, I'd love to be the same. Really? Jay, do you feel like you're a lot older than you are? Like, do you feel like you look older than you are, Jay? Is that like a problem for you? You're only looking for attention. Oh. See me on TV on the bed now. Mm. You know what's funny? You know what's funny? When people are young, they want to get old so fast, and when people are old, they want to get back young. So no one ever wants to be their age. That's what I've learned in life. When people are young, they want to get old, and when people are old, they want to get young. So no one ever wants to be their age, you know? It's very interesting. Like, why is that? Why is no one happy with where they are in life? Sean's edit said, You're older than UMP. Who's UMP? Jay said, I'm hell of a lot older than I really am. Not that I look older. All these nightmares I lived through in my childhood made me older than I am. Okay, so Jay is basically saying that he had to grow up fast. Me too. I had to grow up very fast because I was sent abroad very early. Abduli said, Are all the mods gone? Yes, all the mods are asleep. So I don't have nobody right now. I don't have any mods. I had Jacob come. Jacob, I think Jacob is the only mod that pulled up today. You know. Oh, I think Sage is Sage a mod. Well, Sage not a mod, but Sage pulled up and she's an OG. I only saw Sage, Jacob, and who I saw Abduli, of course. Who are the other mods that I saw today? I mean, who are the other OGs? Damn, I just had 3 OGs today. I had Jacob, Sage, and Abduli. Damn. I would love you longer. So Jay, what did you go through in your childhood that made you age so fast? I'm actually curious right now. I think people grow up so fast. Like, I think people grow up fast because they experience trauma at an early age or they are neglected by their family. I think those are the two reasons why people grow up so fast, or maybe they grow up without parents. I think orphans go through some of the hardest. I think orphans have the most hardships in their upbringing, for sure. You know? Okay, there's only one person left on my live right now. This is the opportunity to have a very deep conversation between the two of us because everybody else is gone. And now everyone's gone. Okay, so I'm just gonna talk by myself. So yeah, man, when everyone's gone, I end up talking about something that people will watch in hindsight. So if you're watching this video from the future, my message to you is that everything in life is temporary. Everything. And all the happiness that I experienced in my life came with an end. All the sadness that I experienced in my life came with an end. All the anger, all the frustrations, they all came with an end. But our brains as humans are so much better at remembering the bad things than remembering the good things. So our minds are stretching the memories of the bad things and shrinking the memories of the good things. So we're not having a good a good recall of our past, you know? Yeah. Abduli, wow. How many accounts do you have, Abduli? Jesus. Um, I'm having a conversation about how everything is temporary in life, and therefore you got to be more aggressive about your dreams. You got to be more aggressive about your ambitions. Um, you got to take that, start that business, you know, um, buy that ticket to travel to that place or move to that city, ask that girl or guy out, because we don't have another chance at this life. I don't know. I don't know if we do, if I'm being honest. So, my advice, if you're watching this video from the future, is to be more aggressive about your dreams within the means that you have. Of course, everybody doesn't have the same means. Everybody doesn't have the same means. Some people are a lot more privileged than others. So if you're privileged, you can go a lot faster. If you're not, you have to go a little bit slower. But at the end of the day, I think if you're doing something you love, it doesn't matter if you can only afford to do it for 30 minutes every day because you have work and you have your 9 to 5 and you have commute and food to cook and cleaning. So even if you just have 30 minutes a day compared to someone who has the whole day, I think you should still find time to build that discipline, however small it is, with the thing that you like and be consistent and watch it grow over time. So, and if you're in your 20s, you can even be more aggressive with your dreams and maybe take a smaller job so you have more time. Lower your cost of living, whether it means moving in with more roommates or moving on the outskirts of the city more, or maybe moving back in with your parents, whatever it is that allows you to have more time for the thing that you love. Because it's really hard, living a life without purpose is very hard on your spirit, you know? It's very hard on your spirit, So I encourage you to do things that you love. Stupid man, what's up, stupid man? That's a very interesting name. Why would you name yourself stupid man? But yeah, so my advice is that life is temporary. So you have to take that risk and don't worry about what other people think. Take your L's in public, so people can watch you overcome obstacles. Stupid man said, "Why not?" I'm not saying. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just asking, how did you end up with that name? Is it a joke? Do you think it's more interesting? Was it suggested to you? Stupid man said, "I'm going to take a huge risk." What risk is that? Your 316 said hello. What's up, your? What's up, your? That's a very New York saying. Your, your. Okay, I'm ending this live in 5 minutes, but if you guys want to have a small talk about something before I leave, we can have it. We can have it. It's pronounced Yer. Where are you from, Yer? Thank you so much for coming to my stream. It's this very small stream today. I usually go live earlier, but I'm having a very small stream today. Um, because I'm late, but we can have a real talk. Shout out to the UK. So where in England are you from, by the way? Roast Beef said you look like you're streaming from penitentiary cell, dog. How you get a phone in? I got my connects, bro. I got my connects, bro. I'm streaming from the cell. They put me in solitary. Stupid man said, "Do you need to separate your garbage like glass, plastic, food waste?" Yes, you do have to separate your garbage, but only in the event that they're actually being redistributed properly for recycling purposes. You know, if you're separating and organizing it, but then in the end it's all being placed in one big bin and being treated as one big thing, then it's actually not productive. Your said, "I live in London, but I am from near Liverpool." I've never been to London, and sometimes I I don't even want to go to London because it seems so gloomy and rainy. Yeah, but like, and also I heard it's very expensive in London, so I don't know if I should come to London. Roast beef said, "Your whereabouts in wait, roast beef? Are you also from the UK?" Stupid man said they started making a separate trash, and I hate it now. Yeah, I mean separate trash. I think it's because they're gonna be recycling each part. You know, if things are composting and other things have to be recycled and other things have to be thrown into the landfill, those are all different processes. Diego said, "Hello, man. Did you know about the Pampa theorem?" What is a Pampa theorem? Your said everyone has a different life in London. What do you mean everyone? Everyone has a different life everywhere. Everyone has a different life everywhere. I don't know what you mean, your. Roast beef is from a place in the UK called Kent. Is Kent in the south? Is Kent close to like Liverpool or Manchester? Andrew said, "Do you like Gabe Bourne?" I don't know who Gabe Bourne is. Roast beef said London is expensive like any other big city. I can imagine, but I heard London is unusually more expensive even. Stupid man said, "Is it easy to get a place to stay in London? I'm visiting in May." Yeah, I mean London. Should I visit? I heard London is beautiful only in the summer, and then it's depressing for the rest of the year. Diego said it is a giant armadillo that went extinct in the ice age. I don't even know what an armadillo is. What is an armadillo, Diego? Wait, Diego, where are you from, by the way? I think this is Diego's first time here, no? Your said, "Yeah, I mean London has a lot of layers." Damn. I've never been to London, but I imagine it's like a depress. I've lived in a city that was always gloomy and rainy in high school. I lived in Vancouver, Canada for a while, which has a similar climate to London. And I was depressed up until summer. So I think everyone in London is dying for the summer by the time spring comes around. Andrew said, "Do you like Mike Hawk?" I don't know who Mike Hawk is either. Stupid man said armadillo is like the Pokemon Sandshrew. I don't know what the Sandshrew. Oh my god. I feel so bad when someone tries to explain to me something I don't understand, and then the reference they use is something else I don't understand. It's like, what? Diego said, "I'm from the glorious country of Argentina." Shout out to Argentina. Jesus Christ. I have someone from Argentina on my stream right now. Diego, so nice to meet you. I want to come to Argentina someday, probably before I go to London. But I heard a lot of great things about Argentina. But yeah, apparently it's poor. It's a poor country too. Maybe not as poor as Venezuela, but I heard it's very beautiful, no? In Argentina? Unbroken Spirit said, "What's up, cutie? I'm good. How are you? I'm about to end this live right now. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. You guys are the best. It's nice to meet you, Diego. It's nice to meet you, stupid man. Andrew, so nice to meet you. You're nice to meet you. Shout out to the UK. Shout out to Liverpool. Yeah, I'm about to end it right now. Thank you guys for coming.